Good morning, everybody. And welcome to Chassidus in the morning, 15 minutes to change our lives. Just remind, Mitzvah Hashem, today we'll finish off Michoel base. Start up by giving tzedakah, Gedul tzedakah, Shmekar versus Geula. We'll have in mind everyone that needs to be in mind. And this year we're going to have a focus on Michoel ben Rochel. Hashem should be healthy and safe. All the yidden Eretz Yisroel and all the captives. Yeah. Let's begin. Let's try to finish this Maimon, meaning Michoel base. Michoel base sort of finishes up this whole discussion we've been having for so long now between Rab Yossi and the Chachamim about are we judged every day or not. And now we're going to explain how it all works out, and we get to the conclusion. Which one is it? How does it work? And are they arguing, etc.? Let's finish it off. And so to Esther's first spirits in the we're talking about basically Esther. We're going in the whole discussion of Yesh Ma'ayin versus Ilu V'Alu. And these are the two contrasting ideas. Yesh Ma'ayin means something from nothing, it's new, doesn't recognize its source, and Ilu V'Alu is a cause and effect. It recognizes its source, it knows what its source is, and it's sort of a seder shtashlus in an organized fashion. And that's the two different sides of the coin. So yesh ba'esed spheres ba'elim is b'ris in asiyah sher klulos me'eris kelim. So the 10 spheres in each of the worlds of b'ris in asiyah have light. That was interesting. Whatever. Have light and vessels, earth v'kelim. Mavor b'ges HaKadosh, and explain the b'ges HaKadosh. Simmer and Chaf. Dir maskal ilu v'chayoyu chad. Sha'kelim, this is spheres, the b'ris in asiyah. Hey b'chinas nivra. That the kelim, the vessels of the spheres, are a creation. V'nivro b'derech yesh ma'ayin. So it says over there that the vessels were created yesh ma'ayin. V'chinas haneshama shalem. V'chinas haneshama shalem. From the light of the neshama. V'imkein gam sham v'chinas nefesh shehi haneshama he b'derech shtashlus ilu v'alu. And therefore over there the nefesh is ilu v'alu, is this cause and effect. U'b'chinas kelim v'kol shekein halavushim v'yechalus, and whereas the kelim, the vessels and the garments, v'hamalachim shu'elam sheb'chol elam yisavusam derech yesh ma'ayin. So in every world you have the neshama, which is seder shtashlus ilu v'alu, and you have the kelim and the levushim, the garments of that soul, which is yesh ma'ayin. And so we see in each world that has both aspects. Before we were sort of saying our world is yesh ma'ayin, and the higher world is ilu v'alu. And now we're saying, again, like we said before, you analyze it more, you go a little deeper, you see there's actually both in each world. Our world, in a general sense, our world is yesh ma'ayin, and the other world is ilu v'alu. But in a deeper sense, when you go into more details, you realize that in each world, they also have both of them. Give me 1 second. Oh, b'ashkacha pratis. Was that v'derech seder shtashlus or yesh ma'ayin? Anyway, so therefore, according to this, this we explained before yesterday. That the chesed of Atzilus includes within it the source for the chesed that's going to be in our physical, in our physical world. V'ashpa is the habayis mizeh, and the ashpa that comes from this, the way it comes from a chesed of Atzilus to a chesed of Asiyah in our world, he b'derech ishtashlus ulvad, is a way of ishtashlus, a chain like descent, ilu v'alu. So when we say that what we get in our physical world is coming b'derech hishtashlis, ilav alul, the cause and effect, that's the neshama. Like we said before, in every world, the neshama is b'derech hishtashlis. The neshama is the organized chain-like way, ilav alul, cause and effect, that it recognizes its source. Whereas the kalim, the vessels of the world, not the air of the world, not the neshama of the world, but the kalim, the vessels of the world, and the garment of the world is the one that's yesh ma'in. So what we're seeing is in our physical world, the ashpah that comes, the question is, before we said ashpah, is it already set or is it not set? And we're confused and we have different opinions of Yesi and the Chachamim. What we're showing now is, according to the Rabbi Yesi, that he's saying that every day we have to have a din v'cheshbon, we have a judgment. If we're going to get today, that's talking about it's yesh ma'ayin. It's something coming from nothing. So there's nothing here. And the way for it to come down is here. So what we're saying is that's because he's talking about not the neshama, because the neshama comes from Sidish Tashlos, comes from Ilavalu. It's talking about the kalim or the garments. And the kalim and the garments is yesh ma'ayin, so it's something brand new. Yesh ma'ayin is something from nothing. There's nothing, and it's and so that's why I'm saying there's a judgment every day. Whereas the chachamim that holds that really everything's already said and it's already there, so they're talking about the derech sedish tashlos, the neshama aspect of each world. That in the neshama aspect of each world, it is already set and it is connected. It's ilvalu, cause and effect. So a cause and effect, like we said before, the effect recognizes its cause. They see where it comes from. Then that's the difference. Yesh ma'ayin is something from nothing. You don't see your source. Ilva alul, you do see your source. And that's what we're going to explain in Perek Gimel. What we just said there is basically what we're going to explain in Perek Gimel. Kitzur. A chesed sheniktav b'Rosh Hashanah, the chesed that's set on Rosh Hashanah, v'Yom Kippurim, hu shar she'achesed, it's also the chesed asiyah of our world. Shekalu b'malchus atzilus, which is included within malchus of atzilus. So arei kvar yeshuboy tziyur mishar shehashpar zagashis. Already has the form of how it's going to be physically. Then again, if so, ma'u inyan hadin shebechol yom. So what's the judgment of every day? The bechol nivra yesh guf nefesh. In every creation, there's a body and a soul. A nefesh is habus v'derech ishtashlus. The soul comes from the way of ishtashlus, cause and effect, which means that it sees its source. V'aguf, whereas the body, his havusa b'derech ibriya yesh ma'ayin. It's as if it's a new creation, something from nothing. Kein hu be'eses spheres be'eres the kelim. So too in the 10 spheres, the eres and the kelim, the lights and the vessels are like this. And basically what we're saying is that in every world, there's an aspect of the world that sees itself as separate from the world above it, like our physical world, like we look around and we don't see God in us. But then there's an aspect of the world that is yeshma, is not a yeshma'im, but it's ilavalu, cause and effect, and it does see itself. And now with that information, we can answer the two different opinions. Let's see. And we're going to try to finish it off in 5 minutes. Well, that's going to be a little bit much, but we'll try. Perek Gimel, page 319. And behold, now, according to all that we just explained, on these two levels of Ilavalul and Yeshma'ayin, we'll understand Das Rabbi Yossi, the opinion of Rabbi Yossi, to say that he holds every day there's a complete judgment. Like we said, the way we've been talking about it a million times already. Should be coming out of it is already. This that we have physical chesed that's going to come out in our physical world, whether it's children, health, and sustenance, all the things that we need, has to be through the vessels, and through the garments of B'riyas and Asiyah. Dafka, specifically. It has to come through those things. And like we said before, those things are yesh ma'ayin. She'al yedei zeh nitztaya. Hadava b'chinesh yesh. And through that, it becomes something, yesh, a physical thing, an existence. Sheba b'chinas tzir gashin comes in a physical form for us in our world. V'atzir hazeh harei hu hischalshus, and this is a novelty. Sharei hu b'derech b'riyesh ma'inim. It's coming something from nothing. But like we said before, the kelim and the levushim are yesh ma'in. The mash achesed dat silus. This, that, but even though that in chesed vatzilus, we said it includes within it all the other chesed of all the lower worlds. And it comes in a way of seder ishtalshalus, ilav alul or not, yesh ma'in. This is only the spiritual life force of B'chinas and neshama, which is this level of the neshama, like we said before, which is the neshama is ilav alul. Which is the light of the chesed of the lower three worlds, but aval tzir hayesh da'kelim levushin lechesed b'ris nesiyah ze'enu kalu b'chesed atzilus. But the keli, the vessel of chesed in the lower worlds, it's not included in this light. When it's chadish mamish and literally becomes created new, b'derech b'riyesh ma'ayin. And that's why there's a din gamma, because the chesed that he set, and this is what we're saying, that it's tying up everything very nicely. The chesed that he set on Rosh Hashanah, it is fully set, but it's fully set on the level of the neshama, of the air. It's not set in the physical; it's set in the spiritual. And that's what Rav Yossi is saying. Rav Yossi is saying that we're judged every day because he's talking about his discussion. That it's not that they're arguing between the rabbis and Rav Yossi. According to this, we're not arguing. Rav Yossi is talking about. I'm talking about the chesed, the physical chesed in this physical world, the way it is. That happens not by ilav alul, cause and effect. But if it would be, so then it would already been. So whatever's set, it's already set because it's gonna be. But the point is, we're saying that it's yesh ma'in, something from nothing, which means it hasn't existed yet. It doesn't come into existence, and we have to make it come out in the physical world. This is the kelim. Well, if it's a yuvan gam kain amash in his barlel, now we can understand what I said before. The gam larbanon efshal liyashlo yum shach listal b'shachesed asiyad. Even according to the rabbis, they say not necessarily will come out in this physical world. Seemingly me'ach shekvar kolhu b'chesed atzilus. Since already it's included within it, the chesed of atzilus. Seemingly, the chesed of atzilus has already been set that it's going to come down, so we should be getting chesed in our physical world. So why is it not coming? Well, the fi hanal move because according to what we just explained, it's understood. For it to come out in a physical thing, it's not forced because it's not a seder ishtashlus. It's not ilav alul. It's not a cause and effect. It's not automatic. It's a yesh ma'ayin. It's ischadshus. It's something new. So that newness has to come about through our efforts daily. It's not included in chesed atzilus the way the chesed is in this physical world, the yesh ma'ayin. That's why it can only be spiritual. Gan Eden, it could be like the revelations in the higher Gan Eden, low Gan Eden. Which is being drawn down from the neshama. But lo yumsha b'gashish mamash, we won't come down in physicality. I guess we'll have to finish tomorrow. I don't want to go finish off. It's a little longer. But basically what we're saying is, and tomorrow we'll wrap it up, I guess. It'll be good, a little slower, and we'll wrap it up properly. Basically what we're saying is that there's the in the world, and then there's the kelim and levushim. The in the world, the light in that world, is connected by seder ishtashlus, ilav alul, the cause and effect, which means it sees its source, it sees the revelation, it has a complete connection, and one comes from the other. And over there, whatever was said in Rosh Hashanah and Kippur is coming down. But like we said, but the point is, but that's only spiritual, because the spiritual can see the cause and effect. Whereas we're talking about something physical, we want physicality, physical chesed in this physical world, that only comes from yesh ma'ayin, from something new. And therefore, when Rav Yossi is saying you have to have a judgment every day, because he's talking about, you want it physical in the world, physical chesed, the way you can see it, the way you can feel it, touch it, that comes with the judgment every day. What was said over there is all in spiritual terms. But we want a physical, and that's what you have to have the judgment every day. Is that spirituality coming down into the physicality? is going to express itself in the kelim and the levushim, whereas the chachamim are talking about the spiritual aspect of it, and therefore that type of judgment doesn't need to happen. To be continued tomorrow. We'll finish it off, and yeah, everyone, Mitzvah Hashem, hopefully get some clarity on this, and we'll finish it off tomorrow. Have a great day.